Hello! Today I'm going to be using as the main eyeshadow event the new Urban Decay Born to Run palette. I saved half my paycheck for this bloody thing. Look how beautiful it is. So I guess we'll get started. So I've already prepped my skin. I have very dry skin, so I tend to like more hydrating stuff. So I've already prepped my skin with Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel Cream for extra dry skin. But I want a little bit more priming action right in my problem areas here. So I'm going to be taking my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer, Instant Pore Eraser, applying a little bit of this, warming it up in my fingers, and applying it to my problem areas, which is right here on my cheeks. That's where my pores are the largest. Now for foundation today, I'm going to be taking the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup, and this is in the shade 3W1 Tawny. So I'm taking a Real Technique sponge. Let's do this. Now I'm going into my all-time favorite concealer, Maybelline Adrian Wide, and this is in the shade Neutralizer. So we're going to apply this, twist it up underneath the eyes, and on the highlight points of the face. There we go. I should just go up like this. Okay, and use it. Not this side, but using this side of the sponge, we're going to buff in this concealer. I like applying my concealer on my eyelid as well as an eyeshadow base. Okay, I think we're blended. Now quickly, we're going to take Coty Airspun. This is in Naturally Neutral. Now, a lot of people don't like this powder. I love it. It's my favorite powder ever. And we're baking today. I have to bake or I will have crease galore, and I like putting it on my eyelid as well. You know what they say, to get powder everywhere, just brush it all over the place to make even more of a mess. Now as I'm baking in the oven, I'm going to do my brows. And we're going into my Morphe pomade, Morphe brow gel, my Morphe brow pencil, and my e.l.f. spoolie brush. That's that. So now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. pointed powder brush. I'm going to wipe off these dusties and then kind of go around the eyebrow where we apply concealer, just so we can kind of set that as well. Okay, now I'm going to go in to my Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth Pressed Powder in shade 220 Natural Beige. And I'm trying out some new brushes from the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe collab. I bought a few of these, and I gotta say, this particular one, this powder brush, the JH01, it's beautiful and it's so soft. Oh, I can't wait to use it. I'm gonna dip the brush in here, see how it goes. This brush feels heavy too, it feels very luxurious. Okay. Love that brush. Okay, now we're gonna go and do some contouring. I'm taking my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and taking another Jaclyn Hill Morphe brush, the JH07. Again, super soft. I haven't tried this yet. I'm gonna be going into the banana powder in the Jaclyn Hill palette, not the Jaclyn Hill palette, the Kat Von D Shade Light palette, and this is in the shade Lyric. And I think I'm going to be mixing it in with Levitation as well, this lighter shade here. Mixing these two and brightening my under eyes. Jaclyn Hill said this brush is perfect for underneath the eyes, and if I didn't have a brush that would work for under my eyes to further set. And so far, I am loving how this is fitting underneath my eyes. I'm going to be taking my Morphe R14 brush, and I'm going to be mixing the two darkest shades here, and these are Shadow Play and Subconscious? No, Shadow Play and Somber. Mixing those two shades together. For contouring, I'm using circular motions and bringing it down. And you want to go more upwards towards your cheekbone. You don't want to go down because that'll just sink in your face. Alright, I'm now going to go into my butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. And now I'm going to be taking my Morphe R2 bronzer brush. Now for bronzer, I tend to go a little crazy with it. I like bronzing the entirety of my skin. So I'm not too precise with it. And I love this brush because it's kind of pinched. So you can get right in there if you really wanted to. But today I'm kind of being really messy with it. And then I like going down the neck as well. Now we're going to be taking my Maybelline Master Chrome Highlighter, and this is in Molten Gold. I'm going to be taking my Morphe R36 highlighting brush, and we're going to be applying this on the high points of the skin, of the face. Now we're going to be applying blush. I'm taking my L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blush. This is scented and it smells like peaches. I love scented makeup, that's like my weakness. And I'm taking my Morphe E4 classic brush. And I am a blush lover. I like applying a very heavy amount of blush. The reason I like blush so much, I just think it brings a lot of life into the face. Okay, now we're gonna start with the eyes. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Born and Run palette. And now first I want to take the shade Weekender for all over my lid. And I'm going to be taking my Shani EB005 Angled Blender Eyeshadow Brush. And I'm taking this shade here, Weekender. And I'm applying that all over my lid. Okay, now I'm going to be taking a Morphe x Jaclyn Hill JH30 brush, and I'm going into the shade Riff right here. And now there's an ice cream truck. There's this freaking ice cream truck that always comes by my house during the summertime. It's so annoying, and it's so creepy. I hate ice cream trucks. It's like a pet peeve of mine. I just think freaking Pennywise is gonna come out and eat me. I'm taking a Morphe M573 brush, a really fluffy, pointy blender brush, and I'm going into, I think I want to do something orangey. Yeah. I'm going to go into the shade Baja. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking the classic, the Morphe M433 brush. And I want to take the shade Punk right here. Now the reason that this particular brush is so popular in the beauty community is because it's pinched. As you can see, it's good for packing on color, but then it's fluffy enough that you can also blend out color. Okay, now before I apply any darker colors, I'm going to apply the shade Radio. Right, and I'm taking my JH41 flat brush. We're gonna go in. Going in with a more detailed brush. I'm going in with my Morphe M506, and I'm really going to be applying this orange Baja color in the crease to define it a little more because I didn't cut my crease today. So let's really get in there and define. And I really want to apply some dark color here. So I'm going to be going into the black called Jet in this palette, and I really want to go for it today. I kind of like how this black isn't overly pigmented, because sometimes the issues with black shadows is that they can be a little too pigmented, and you end up making a mess and ruining your look. I prefer to build up my blacks, and that's what this one, Jet, does. So I like that. Okay, now taking my ring finger, I'm going back into this shade Radio just to pump up the color a little bit more, because it's kind of getting lost. There we go. Now taking a little bit of Big Sky, this light blue color, we're going to tap it right in the center. Just to give me a little bit more of a highlight. Okay, now I'm going back in with my super fluffy brush, and we're just gonna make sure everything is seamless and blended together. I'm going to be taking my Morphe M573 brush and going back into the shade Baja. And we're going to smoke up the lower lash line. And I like using a fat brush for this. This is like a messy, grungy, smoky eye, and I'm loving it. Really good for like fall and winter. Now, I'm going to take Morphe X Jaclyn Hill JH30H, their pencil brush, and I want to take Radio. I want to take this blue shade on my lower lash line as well. Getting it right in there. Okay, and I think that's it for my eyeballs. Now I want to apply eyeliner. I feel like a liquid today. So I'm going to be taking my eyeko London Skinny eyeliner. This is in black. This is my all-time favorite eyeliner in there. I don't want to do a wing liner, but I do want to darken my lash line for when I apply false eyelashes. And it's not going to be very neat. Okay, I might get right in there, because I tend to blink when I do eyeliner. Fenty Beauty This is Gloss Bomb, and this is in Fenty Glow. I'm gonna apply this on the lips. Oh, it smells like candy. It smells like cotton candy or something. It smells like a treat I ate as a little kid. So pretty. Okay. Jeez. Now we're gonna apply Urban Decay Eyeliner Setting Spray, and then this look is complete. I'm all done. My hair's still wet from my shower. But that's it. We're all done. That's the look. I wish my hair was dry, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come back to see me. Goodbye.